Alrighty. Another Halloween box review for the month, and also another game by Konami. We're going to look at Monster in My Pocket for the NES. Remember the cartoons? You remember the advertisements for that on some VHSs? Man, I do. Had that little tune, monsters in my pocket, and then had like the deep voice guy, monsters in my pocket. So cool. Anyway, so obviously the whole box here is like some kid's jeans, and they're ripping out of his fucking pocket, which is really stupid and creative, and I love that. Well, first here, I guess the monster, which a lot of people say monsters in my pocket, but it's actually monster in my pocket, which blows my mind because I remember it being monsters in my pocket, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's another Mandela effect thing. Ooh, it looks pretty good. It stands out a little too much. I wish they would have added like a texture, maybe like a scaly texture to the monster, the word monster, just to kind of make it blend in more and not look so cartoony to the rest of the very serious looking box, but whatever, just my opinion. But here, man, we got some good looking monsters here too. I mean, look at these guys. They look freaking cool. And look in the background, you got like this creepy dude staring. You got another set of eyes here. Like, there's a lot of really good detail. I believe you play as him, and I think I can't remember who you play as in this game. I thought it was like a Frankenstein and Dracula, maybe. Yeah, which I don't actually see either of them unless this is supposed to be Frankenstein here. You got Wolfman, like a flying monkey gargoyle looking dude, a cool skeleton. Like, this is really good looking. A bunch of dirt on the box, but too risky to take off sometimes. Also, this came with a free toy, but do not have that, unfortunately. It's kind of hard to come across. But again, I do love, like, and look at the detail of, like, the jeans. Like, there's, like, individual threads from where the jeans ripped. You can see, like, really cool detail. Like, there's texture to the jeans, too. Like, they took their time with this, and I appreciate that. It's not what the game looks like at all, but, you know, I'm okay with being lied to on older games like this, because I don't want to see the graphics of the game on the front cover of the box. Moving on to the side, the pants continue, and it says Monster in My Pocket, and it looks okay. It's just very creased because it probably got squished. The side's not quite as bad, and it looks pretty good, honestly. There's a lot of detail there. Both sides look really good just because of that jean detail. Oh, the bottom's got a bit of the detail too, and it like the... See if the camera would pay attention to that. I don't think it will because of all the different... Yeah, it won't. Well, take my word for it. There's texture there. And the top. Yeah, pretty good all around, actually. Let's take a look at the back. Oh, there's what the toy looked like, and it says this is the actual size. Is that... Yeah, I guess that's the green guy. I don't know why they didn't make the toy green, unless it's actually is green. But I guess it's supposed to be him. Yeah. Caution, free Konami monster inside. Oh no, is that a pachinko machine? And so you're tiny monsters, so you know the levels are like this. Like you're in a kitchen there, and fucking by a bathroom sink. Maybe that's in a mouse's hole. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I haven't beat this game. I've played a little bit into it though. I want to beat it though for sure. It's a good game. Really big long story that I am going to read. So yeah. Cutting the enemy down to size will be no small feat. Thousands of history's most famous monsters gather for the meeting of the century, but their volcanic convention center erupts, mysteriously turning them into terrors of pint-sized proportions. Oh my. They escape to the home of Jack, the teenage captain of cool. There begins the battle between the good ghouls and the warlocks band of evil beasts. You must become the vampire or the monster and lead the forces of right through the humongous human-sized world. 6 levels deep, featuring Jack's house, a scummy sewer, a hazardous construction site, and an odd oriental palace. What the fuck? Don't get burned on the kitchen stove or crushed by a runaway golf ball. So there's like environmental hazards, which is cool. And try to avoid getting clubbed by flying fish or jabbed on the barbed wire fence. In fact, all things considered, you may want to team up with a friend and put up twice the fight. Either way, you'll find yourself climbing the stairs, running across roofs, falling down manholes, jumping over fences, scaling streets, girders, and riding on a soda pop can. Meanwhile, you'll have to punch and zap at all of your fiendishly favorite monsters, including the head-rolling skeleton, the rock candy throwing goblin. Yep, that's my favorite monster. I remember hearing about that all the time as a kid. The goblin just throws rock candy. The fire spitting Hanover? I don't know. The bone crushing Cyclops and dozens more. Every monster you mash is worth mash. Monster. Okay, that was good. Is worth points. Score enough points and you'll get an extra life. Something you'll really need when you finally face the powerful warlock and his magic lightning jolts, not bolts, jolts. So be a pocket-sized peacemaker and conquer the smallest threat to monsterdom the world has ever known. And yeah, this is a really good game, two-player. It's not wrong. Like, it's something I really suggest you play with a buddy if you got one, if you're not forever alone like I am. Really amazing box. I have no complaints. Looking at the cartridge, it's got that white border around them. Some of them have, but again, just it looks so good. I like it a lot. Yeah, there's not much to say there. It's just really nice. Wait, what's the top here? Just barely. That is not going to be legible. Yeah, it says monsters in my pocket. Oh, and before I end this episode, here's a little fun fact for you. In March of 2000, the people who own this, they sued Nintendo and they tried to claim that Pokemon infringed on its monster in my pocket name and characters. Because, pocket monster, pocket monster, monsters in my pocket. The judge ruled there was no infringement, so, nothing happened about that. But, I don't know, in my opinion, wouldn't you want to be confused by that, considering Pokemon was the most popular fucking thing ever at the time? And now even. Anyway, yeah, little fun fact for you. Anyway, amazing box, great cartridge, one of my favorites. Yeah, like if you enjoyed, and a good game, by the way, also really good game, definitely. Like if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.